say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Jeremy Pitts will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Bay Bears lead it 4-1. Stephen Pryor will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Stephen Pryor.
Tom Matthiasen will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Stepping in now, Trey Bassett, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Pitch on the way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The left fielder, number 7.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Into the box, Orlando Escalona, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
The 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
3-1 on the way. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Anthony Samuels will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
Fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Sean Albrecht will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's a base hit.
They finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though it took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Chuck Shipman will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Comes set, now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. David Rodriguez will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Standing in now, John Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, now a ball headed for the gap and doubles around everywhere as this is down for extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
In now, Jeff Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
From the belt, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He waits, now the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again.
Ball.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Smart baseball right there. It's amazing how often this thing gets fouled up. You've got the go-ahead run at second base, nobody out. Your first job has to be to get the guy to third base, and he's able to put this ball on the ground to the right side to move that guy up 90 feet and get some high fives in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Alan Queen. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he'll be tagged out at the plate as the suicide squeeze doesn't quite work as planned, and there are suddenly 2 away.
Well, you got to say this for this ball club. They definitely go for it. Here they're going to try the squeeze to try to get that tying run in, but once this thing goes wrong, that guy is hung out to dry.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Bay Bears on top, 4-3. James Green.